Y'all hear them birds? Okay. I just wanted to show y'all that. I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. I don't know if y'all could hear the birds or not, but I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Because in the end, I don't want the attention on what my last two videos was, because like I was saying, I was trying to give a Zemaine Curse, it's Zemaine Detective Webpoolz swagger, you know, and like I was saying in my videos about always being backstage, so the people that came up front, and thought and saw they could go, oh, Zemaine, well, since you always want to, we see that you're working on so we thought we, instead of doing that, even though we did that, we did it before, but I'm not gonna say what we did it in. I said it before, but to prove that we could do it again. And it's just I'm not a regular person, okay? I'm 29. And the best things about not being a regular person is that people normalized it. I didn't say I was a weirdo. I mean, like, um, people said it before. I'm lethal. I'm very lethal. Like, and that's what I mean by not a regular person. Like, I really played my life like a game, like a simulation. That's why I got a song called Detective Webpool's main menu theme song. I just want four souls. I just wanna just went to school for my. Okay, so you gotta think about this, right? So let me give y'all. We're gonna go down the road like we're going wow, and then you people are supposed to say okay, right? So in the world, everybody says there's within, without. You get what I'm saying? As above, so below. You get what I'm saying? That I can explain all of those things. What's very unattractive is linear breaching. Let's say it like that. So I hate when I know what linear breaching is, and then when I pull up on the linear breaching, you get what I'm saying. But we don't know what 6 and 12 is. Um, yeah. Well, let's go back. So within, without. That means there's the slowest man and there's the fastest man. You know what I'm saying? There's the ignorant man and then there's the most intelligent man. You know what I'm saying? There's the most helped man and then there's the man that there's a and that's what twin flames do exist because of that scenario. So there's so the missions in the world is to figure out how did that polarity come in the world? And that's why I be telling you I studied Atlantis, and then I studied all of this information and learned the missions, and then I figured out that I was. That's how I figured. Like I said, with figuring out I'm ancient Zorro, the leader of the disease, because they'll call me Peter more than I guess the descendant Zorro in the name. Um, because it's a surname. But and then I figured out my whole ancient name. So there's those things that I did. Like for example, right? Um, Learning the world. Dragon Ball Z showed this. Like there's gonna be a when the world goes to a low frequency, there's gonna be a drip that tries to destroy the world. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, so when the world, and this is what I was meant, like when I was saying about Earth, they say Earth is a training. When it was really just a dimension that where the stagnancy of intelligence went. So, and a higher intelligence will come down and might try to destroy the world. I learned that at a young age. I was like, okay, so who's the medieval person? And then I'll bring up momentum to confirm that. And then I learned, like I said, missions, right? So it could be there's no such thing as sleep, or one person sacrificed sleep, went through excruciating pain and sacrificed sleep. I'm like, okay, whoever the fuck that is, I hope they get like crazy endorsements if the world ever collapsed on them while everybody else gets to sleep. Hopefully they didn't take on like the upstairs Zuzi or the natural disasters of nightmare missions, and the people combine like, oh, well, that's how you sleep. You know what I'm saying, or some shit. Be like, he's normal. Hopefully, and then he go to school every day, cause I expect that would be some bullying, or that kid would be the coolest kid in the world if he wasn't. Okay, so the next so the next you know what I'm saying, skill set is humidity control, right? Fan yourself harder. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the video, military starts at the hospital first. So obviously, from medieval gladiator stadiums to now, because the houses used to catch on fire, like things used to burn up easier because the air was thin, so it's thicker. That's proof of humidity control still working on that. Time, chronological time, and people, but the books didn't update to when the books fell off from telling when I guess humidity control and personal space between was a teaching. It fell off from that point, but the chronological times when it was is still the, the thickness in the air is still there and what needed to go. But yeah, the sleep part, like I said, so one person, because that means I got a song like I am falling. You know what I'm saying? That's very serious, you know. Because what I was showing, if y'all heard the birds chirping, was the fall off of authority. You know what I'm saying? And I got a song called Pirate of the Jungle. So um there's a lot of amazing things in the world. Song I just made where I talk about the macular trauma in my eyes. Like that to me that was the greatest. Like Kakashi ain't got shit on me. I don't, I really didn't watch Naruto. I watched a glimpse of it, so that's what I said in the song too. Like I don't even want to say Kakashi. I think there's a movie that got. I said in the post sometime. I mean, there's a game where there's a girl. She was like, "I'm a weapon." That momentum. You know what I'm saying? I said something about that, but it's okay. I said something like Jack and Dexter 2, 3 when Jack got released and he's like, "Phew." So those two things together. That's a big. That'll be my little insider. If you know, you know. Um, but yeah, because what I'm trying, like I said, was showing the birds, talking about falling technique, and then my last video about USA and being background for so long, and um, the downfall in the first black president is not to represent black people, you to the same amount as white people. So to say he didn't hear about that back in Georgia, so that's why I brought that up. But um, it's a lot of things, y'all. It's a lot of amazing feats in the world. The main one is humidity control because our subconsciousness. It's like when you play. It's like a controller is your subconsciousness, right? And the person in the game is your consciousness. You are your subconsciousness, and the person in the game is the consciousness, and it can be vice versa. Um, and how people maneuver in the world multidimensional, so they don't really live on this plane. That's why someone's dream would be another person's linear, maybe, or whatever, lack of. Um, but imagine you moving the controller, right? And this is what made me entrepreneur detective Webpool. It was like no one, if they don't see your controller, they can't guess what you're doing. And if you're too much in the game, you're not gonna be able to guess what you're doing. And that's why someone can sneak up and, um, you know, do a move, you know, because your subconsciousness is not helping your consciousness to know what to be prepared for a game you turned on and didn't even read the instructions, you know. And that's what a lot of people do. They like, and then if they see you're like game freak, you know what I'm saying? That's when they try to mess with your subconsciousness, your hand, you know what I'm saying? And then be like, "What are you talking about? No, no, that was fair." You know what I'm saying? So, um, let's see. The main thing I wanted to get was the birds, right? And you feel me? As a whole, also I wanted to get because I wasn't telling the birds shut up. You know what I'm saying? God knows. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it like that. So that's how bad the world is. Okay, and people are prepared. That's why I said with subconscious, people are prepared to say, "No, I don't give a fuck what God says." You know what I'm saying? And that's their karma. But people talking about your karma is going to be for listening to God, and it's just like the Bible talks about that being worse karma for the person that says that. So, um, let's see. The main thing is like I said with Family Foul, and so the missions. I stamped it with that, and because the main thing, for example, instead of just going down, 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 is sleep, right? Like I, because in the end, how can when you talk to someone like they sleep, right? When they tell you they don't sleep, and you can see they're not lying, but you still will politic it. How are you going to like tell them they don't know? That's supposed to scare. If someone go, I don't sleep, and then you know about past lives, and then you can go, that's how you confirm it. But you're a politic, and you be like, never. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and then it echo past like how the birds are chirping and stuff. It, what's going on in the world? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Someone be like, oh, I could tell he was a mechanic. Oh, I think he made a spaceship before. I think he was smarter than Nikola Tesla's, but and he just subconsciously don't. And then they go, I ain't never slept. They go, never. What are you gonna tell that person? You get what I'm saying? If someone says I can sense, he looked like he could sense part of the lines in his past life. I ain't never slept. Never. You know what I'm saying? If he OCD is why he won't pick up his pencil for long, you know what I'm saying? And and then everything else is moving off that, you know what I'm saying? Moving like okay, he's organized. His footwork is probably like his past life, and they be like, I never slept. I'm like, that's news right there. That's the whole, you know what I'm saying? So the consistency of being that, the world is just traffic thereof from like I said, always been behind scenes. So and the radio at least shout me out as that conglomerate of people. So you know, it's a lot of just that the like I said with the birds. Cause I don't think y'all heard the birds in here. They did just chirp, but And to never sleep. Oh yeah, what the fuck's the definition of war, real quick? Because I played jigsaw games. You feel me? I played puzzle games. You feel me? I played dictionary game, Pictionary, and all that. I played all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to play those games and put together. Okay, if it's never sleep, it, you feel me? How the atmosphere is moving. So it's those things with someone that don't have those criterias, but because someone makes them look like a normal person, will talk to them like a normal person, but not knowing they're calling out the sweat of majority still watching too. And that's where linear breaching, like I said, with senses come along and never sleep. So it's just people think they got someone stalked, obviously, because someone that never sleep or someone that knows that amount of information, sleep or not, they're only going to talk about it with the right people. They're not going to talk about like I can, you know, no great power comes great responsibility. You're not going to build anything that can get destroyed. If you feel like you's gonna build something and someone's gonna kick it over, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna feel like you feel like you're gonna react before someone kick it over. So that's the only problem between me and giving information is no one has time for something to get kicked over and people be like just build it again. You know what I'm saying? When you can hear to just build it again, but you know the main point that I want to get across is like I said on Easter, you know what I'm saying? They're like, "Yeah, it's you, get it?" You know, from that, you know what I'm saying? It and like I was saying about how people be in videos and then they go, you know what I'm saying? They you feel me? They be like, you know what I'm saying? They'll goddamn at one, two, not at three, not at four, not at five, not at four, not at three, but at two, one. You know what I'm saying? So because you know when I got down, I go listen to the tributes that people when I wake up, people like you didn't need to hear it from there, but that shit was so devastating for who I am. Why I know my ancient name too. Want the halls of a minty, come back to the sky outside. But I'm just in my spaceship. This is in my bubble that can have passengers. But the main thing I'm trying to say is, when people be like, ooh, ooh, and they be scared, they be like, that's that native thing, you know what I'm saying? There's a video that when I watch it, it tell me um, I sacrificed myself for the most ancient ancestor. And then that's another word that put me on my historical math journey to learn more. Okay, it's like, was I the descendant? No one. It's like, no, you was the ancestor. Oh, that means I just was never lazy. You know what I'm saying? It would be cool if I was the descendant and and I be the ancestor. You know, I guess other people could say stuff like that, but me, that's how I figured out I was the old soul at a young age. When I first heard, I say the ancestor from, like I said, and then things would come in videos or reoccurrence of shit or etc. For lack of better words, the atmosphere knows what I'm saying. Unattractive for people to act like it don't. Um, is I would hear I saved that ancestor, Like, you know, when I was talking about millions of missions, how I knew that I was like, I wonder if I need to go do that mission or have I done those missions again, and it's now time for me just to enjoy my life. How I answered it, like when I went to church, it said you saved them. It don't go you did that mission with them. You know what I'm saying? And then he said that person said that you were saved one time. It said you saved, and it goes all the way to the. You get what I'm saying? You saved them. So it's just like to be 29 and I saved them and go to school and save them and work and save them. You know, it's just childish. But that's what I'm saying. I would hear I say the most ancient ancestor, and then I'll just try to figure. Okay, what I'm like? One of the youngest descendants that was that miracle child, or no? I'm old as shit, but only 29.